you to look within the present moment and see what it is that you can do to revive the joy in your life. So I definitely feel that this planet is going through a lot of changes, and I see the changes coarsely within myself. And the more I change, the more the world changes. And another thing I wanted to talk about in terms of that is how dreamlike life is. I mean, this probably is not really a topic most people will engage in with sincerity and like earnestness. I mean, what do you mean this world is a dream, you know? The more you like grow in the knowledge of self, the more you start to understand your relationship with the world, the more you see that you are actually creating your experiences. I mean, the more I meditate, and I watched Consciousness Mechanics as well, and the more I watched that documentary, the more like it just revolutionized my perspective. It revolutionized my purview of reality. Before I saw myself existing in the world, you know, I am a body, right? That's carrying a mind and a soul, and I am encountering the world, you know, encountering a world that is filled with differences and individual objects and different experiences. So I tackled life, I approached life from that understanding. But then after I watched Consciousness Mechanics and through meditation and like deeply delving in to the nature of reality and to the nature of my experience, I realized that I am not an agent existing in the world. I'm not a physical body encountering a world. That the world, my physical body, and my experiences are all occurring within my consciousness. That changed everything. Once I understood that, it changed everything. It changed how I viewed reality. And from that point of view, I see now how my thoughts correlate with the events that unfold within my life. I see how my interpretation affects the quality of my life. I see how my interpretation, my perspectives, my feelings, my thoughts can literally alter the substance of this world that I experience. Now, that does not mean I know how to move objects like telekinesis. I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm sure if I meditated and I practiced really, really hard in a couple of years, I'm sure I could develop some kind of skill in that way. However, right now I don't have that. I do not claim, I do not lay any claims to be able to directly affect physical matter. But I can see that through my interpretations, I can, in a way, not control, but influence how the physical matter appears and how it behaves. So, of course, once you've altered how something appears, it will behave differently. So, it's just something that I'm noticing more and more. And I start seeing and noticing my essence. Before, I'm just this being looking out into the world, trying to find some kind of meaning, trying to find some kind of understanding. But now I'm noticing, I'm recognizing my own presence. And once, like, not just once, but like when I continuously get my consciousness fixated on this presence that is me, that I am, then I realize that I'm safe wherever I go. Like, I'm okay. Everything is all right because I stand as the awareness of my experience. My experience has no control over my temperaments. My experience has no control on who I am. Experiences change. I mentioned this in the beginning of the video. Like, time is going and things are changing. But there's one thing that remains, constant, and that's your awareness of your experience. That awareness never changes. And it's what is creating your experience. So for those who are like feeling as if you're getting older and time is going faster and it's causing you depression, I invite you to look at it differently. I mean, this morning I felt as if, it's Monday. Oh no, it's Monday. Like, now I have to work until Friday. It's like, no, 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 no. This is not the way I should be looking at my life. I mean, 2 years ago, right? A year ago, I was working for this company and I was tutoring English. Doing that now, but I'm doing it from home now. I've gotten to that level now where I can do this stuff from home, I don't need to travel to work. But anyway, I remember I was teaching and I was just waiting for that time